What's up guys? We're here at Turadin. We're gonna pump some yabbies. Hopefully get some fish. Let's go. So if you see these little tiny holes here, hopefully we've got some bass yabbies in there, some shrimp. We pump them out, use it for bait. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some fish. Here I am on the mud flats, keen as a bean to pump some yabbies. So keen in fact, I forgot to take my shoes off. So this was actually my first time pumping yabbies ever, and I didn't realise how much work was involved. It's like a full body workout. It took me a while to get the technique down pat, but I got there eventually. Honestly, I think I'd been pumping for maybe 20-30 minutes before I actually found my first yabby. Alright, we got one. Yeah, one. I'll give it a wash and then I'll show you again. So these are what we're looking for. Bass yabby. Apparently they make great bait, so we're going to collect a few of them. See if we can catch some fish with them. Whoop. Ooh. So I just noticed this one's actually got eggs, so it's obviously a female. I'm going to put this one back just so she can, raise her children and such. Make more bass yabbies for the future. There we go, got one. It's small, but you know what they say, one yabby, one bait. Well, actually I just made that up, but hopefully it works out. Alright, I'm finally done with the yabby pumping. I've got a few. I should be able to at least give fishing a go with some bait. I just fell into a hole that I pumped and I'm wet up to my knees. I don't have a change of clothes. This is gonna be good. Ooh, so there's my hole. There's my bass yabbies. Hopefully we'll be able to get some fish. Got my bass yabbies on the hooks. I'm just fishing off the pontoon here, as you can see. We'll give it a go, see if we can catch some fish, because I'm hungry. I need some food. Man, how's that for a hookup? 2 on 1 hook. And they're just toadfish. Can't even eat them. Oh well, try again. That's all we're getting today, folks. Toadfish. Tell you what, if I was super skillful, you'd probably cut the tasty fish out of it. But I can't. So, trying to get this hook back. So no luck today. No edible fish. Got a few toadfish, but what are you going to do with them, right? But I've got a plan B, so let's go. Well, things didn't go exactly according to plan. I didn't catch any fish on the yabbies. I've got a plan B. I've got some prawns in the fridge. I'm going to use that in place of the fish that I would have caught. I'm going to cook up some ginger prawn noodles. Alright, first we'll start by prepping our ingredients. Spring onion, some garlic, and ginger. Alright, we're just going to give the garlic a pretty rough chop. That should do. Put that aside. Do the ginger. Say about half of this. Just chop that dry bit off. And then we'll turn these into fine matchsticks. Looks pretty fine to me. Cool. Then we'll do the spring onion. We are going to kind of chop them into batons and maybe split up the white bits. Oh my goodness, slippery. Alright, something like that. Put that aside also. So I've kind of cheated and I've got some wok ready noodles, so I don't even have to cook them, so that's easy. Actually, what we'll do first is we'll do these prawns. So we're going to keep the heads because we'll turn them into chips, but we're just going to take the shell off. I mean, you can cook the whole thing if you want. If it's on a high enough heat, the shell goes crispy and you can eat the whole thing like a prawn chip. It's quite good. But we'll just take the shell off for now. Yes, it would have been good if I got some fish. I wouldn't have had to peel them, although I would have had to scale and fillet them, but we got to deal with what we're given. Alright, so that should probably do us. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, got about 6 prawns, that should do us. So what we'll do is we'll start by putting some oil in the pan. Get this pan going. We're just going to put it on full boil because we want it hot. So this is a mixture of, I believe, potato starch and chicken powder. So we'll just put that into a handy dandy little bag. Put your prawns in, or your fish if you had any. And I'm going to chuck the heads in there too, because I'm going to eat them. I'll cook them up nice and crispy. Yum. Give it a good coat. And then we're going to shallow fry them. Alright, we're going to shallow fry these, so add a bit of oil to it. Alright, now be careful, this can go pretty crazy. Huh. Looks like we're all good. Actually, I should put the heads in first because we really want them to cook. Just give them a minute or two on each side. You can probably do the heads a bit longer if you're doing heads.
just to really make it crispy crunch. It smells so good already. So the prawn flesh won't need that long to cook. So we'll take them off first. But we'll leave the heads in for just a bit longer. So we really want them to crisp up. Yeah, so once it stops like bubbling and spitting so much, you'll know that a lot of the moisture has been drawn out of the heads, and you can take them off and they'll be nice and crispy for later. So I'll just go ahead and take them off now. And then straight to the oil, we're going to add our prepared ingredients here, the spring onion, the garlic and the ginger. We'll just chuck that all in. Toast them up. Get them all nice and toasty. Give it a minute or two to release the aromatics. We'll just add our noodles in there. Boom. Swirl it around. And then we'll add our seasonings to that, which will be some chicken powder, bit of Chinese cooking wine. We want some oyster sauce, some soy sauce, and sesame oil. We'll add a splash of water too. Mix it all up. Yeah. Make sure all the noodles are coated. Once that's mixed in good, you can add your prawns back in. Mix it all up. And your spring onion bits, any leftovers that you didn't chuck in. And just let them wilt. And we'll take it off the heat. So there you have it, guys, ginger prawn noodles. Unfortunately I couldn't catch anything to cook today, but here you go. I went out, I cooked, this has been cooking out. I'll see you next time.